They've feasted at Magnolia Table, they've ridden the boats down the Brazos, and now they're ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Houston Cougars, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Bears will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cougars offense will get the first crack at it here. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's hot. It's on target and complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Makes his connection. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Give to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston, hello!
That's so frustrating for the opposing offense, too, because you're just salivating. You're just waiting for an opportunity to get on the field. The offense possessed it the entire 1st quarter and then capped it off with a touchdown. That was amazing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
7, Baylor, 0.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bears are in the hurry-up. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to throw, it's O'Brien. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line, a big play for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes the easy completion. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wide out in motion. Right back to it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Scanning the field, it's O'Brien. He's going to fire deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The aerial assault continues. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Houston. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on second down. Back to pass, it's O'Brien. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to find his man on first down. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Hahn. Fires left. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Going up top on first down. He's got the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. So as it turns out, a two-play drive results in a field goal.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Going to the run to start this second half. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to pass, it's O'Brien. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Second down coming up.
Off the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They go to the ground.
Ball carried by the running back.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll keep it himself. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
Number 12 takes it in.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Little touch pass to the receiver. He gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion. It's a two-possession game, so there's still a chance. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back.
Running back with the carry.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll give it to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Nice move to stay on his feet. Tackled after picking up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. The ball's free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And with that takeaway, the defense has just left the door open just enough maybe for their team to come back. They needed a takeaway badly here late in the game, and they got it. Let's see if the offense can respond and seize this momentum.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Comes out throwing on first down. Completes it in the middle. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No running back on the field. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking downfield, it's O'Brien. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, he'll fire. He makes a grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. The throw. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
So, guys, that touchdown was huge, but they have to get the 2 here to make it a 1-possession game. They'll run the option. Knocked down for the tackle.
We know this quarterback is dynamic with his running ability, and on the 2-point attempt, they tried to use his legs to get it in, but the defense was there to stop him short.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's